After the first year, I told Gene Roddenberry I was leaving the show, and he was devastated, and he prevailed upon me to take the weekend and think about it, but I was adamant. And as fate would have it, I went to an NAACP fundraiser that very weekend, and which I almost didn't go to. And when I got there, someone said to me, Miss Nichols, someone is very much a big fan of yours and would very much like to meet you. And so I stood, graciously put my fork down and turned. And so I stood into the face, and the fan turned out to be Dr. Martin Luther King. I was flabbergasted. And he was so gracious. And when I said I was leaving the show to pursue I never got any further than that, he said, "You cannot. You absolutely cannot." I jumped. He said, "Don't you realize that you have the very first non-stereotypical role on television? Think about it. This isn't a black role. This isn't a female role. This is a role you have created with intelligence and dignity and passion and compassion and beauty. And you show the world, people who don't look like us, for the first time, they see us as we're supposed to be seen, as equals, men and women, and going forth in peaceful exploration. Men and women of all colors, and even an alien." He said, "You absolutely cannot. You have changed the face of television forever, and you cannot let that door close." I was so impressed. I was so touched. It was such a compelling argument that for the first time I understood what Gene Roddenberry was attempting to do, was achieving. And I thought about it. I could think of nothing over that entire weekend. And I thought, perhaps there really is more to life than just me, myself, and I. And I went back on Monday morning and went to Gene's office and told him what Dr. King had said. And if he still wanted me there in the show, I would remain. And a tear came to Gene's eye, and he said, "God bless this man. Someone knows what I am attempting to achieve."